enough with all that. We're getting right back into it.
I see a lot of Ohio people in this crowd watching this. Oh, yeah, you see Kyle. I see...
Is that just a picture of him?
What'd you say? Yeah,
is that just a picture of him?
A picture of himself on his own
Brandon
shirt.
Gordon, it just sounds like a normal name. Like, he's just a dude.
That's what I said.
Some dude just walked into the venue and just upset all these high-level players.
What's your game tag? Brandon Gordon. Okay. All right. You sure? All right.
My man looked like he's like, hi, my name is Brandon Gordon. I'm here to play some Smash Brothers.
It's the rounded out SpongeBob. Hi, how you doing?
Literally. But Doorstop, pretty angry in losers, dropping earlier yesterday to Suarez, clawing his way through this losers bracket, trying to put Ohio on the map today at this tournament.
Yeah, coming into this, Doorstop just took a 3-1 victory over Loaf, which is a fantastic win. Loaf, one of the best players in the Midwest. And I know that Doorstop and Apollo Kage have fought a lot of sets, but the last time they played, Doorstop took it. But right now, Brandon Gordon's like, I am not Apollo Kage. He's going after these like crazy, super deep down airs, really smart stuff. And I got the pleasure of watching him earlier, and he is mad good.
He is looking on point right now with this punish game. Doorstop cannot find a place to land. I swear to God, we see a different amazing snake every single day. But Brandon Gordon, I love his normal move placement. I love his grenade and C4 placement. It's all been immaculate so far, and he's really just been catching Doorstop. He's kind of just been stopping the door, literally. He's not been letting him on stage for free, but finally, Doorstop finding some breathing room right here.
Really good recovery from Brandon Gordon. Doorstop went really high, trying to find a way to get a punish from the back air or something of that like, but totally forgetting that that C4 was there. Breaking the Cypher, good attempt, but Gordon was close enough to grab onto the ledge, and he has not been in a good position to die just yet.
One thing I'm wondering if we're going to see more from Doorstop this set is the usage of Zair. Zair is kind of the one move that can kind of poke away at Snake, especially in a lot of these situations, to kind of just chip him out. You don't really have to directly interact with him. That one frame grenade pull is not going to be much of an issue. But you have said again, Doorstop has slayed many a Snake, so maybe he has his own unique take on how to do it. But so far, Brandon Gordon is doing so good. That could be another stock, maybe.
No air dodge. He can blow it up now. Okay, using the invul from Get Up, just narrowly avoiding that trap with the C4. But Doorstop has not found a way to take the first stock. And as I said, he finds the up air. Brandon Gordon's been going high. He's been doing a really good job of staying far, far away from the 0-2 when he activates that Cypher, because she has several moves that can break the armor on that.
All right, but Brandon Gordon doing a good job and leaving these C4s in these really sneaky spots that Doorstop is not going to be privy to until it's already too late. But 90 damage done to Doorstop. Any trade that Brandon Gordon gets here is going to be beneficial. But you can't pull the grenades out of this.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Doorstop popping
my God!
with the 0-10. Let's go!
Even Brandon Gordon turned around and was like, yo, really? Y'all saw that?
Good Lord. Brandon Gordon was in so much control at the beginning of the set. One single mistake and disadvantage, and Doorstop just fully understood what needed to be done. Okay, great recovery from Brandon Gordon, using the air dodge to make it back to the ledge. But man, what a crazy play from Steve.
We see these back airs from Brandon Gordon. You know, that aerial is super duper lingering. Pretty much has a constant hitbox out until Snake actually hits the ground. And Brandon Gordon trying to stuff out Doorstop with it. But after that last explosive stock, this blows this game completely wide open for Doorstop. We're already seeing no fear. We're seeing more Zair usage. It looks like Doorstop is finally awoken.
Yeah, he's using that Zair like you said he would. The only thing that could like maybe screw him over for it is if he starts trying to crawl under it. But so far, Brandon Gordon has been fighting for his life for the last like minute and a half.
And we are going to have to see an adjustment here from Brandon Gordon. You know, had a really good lead when he was able to dictate the pacing of his game. We're seeing lots of technical skill too with it. I love that tomahawk grab right there. But down throw up tilt actually not true yet. Or I don't know if Zero Suit is just too wiry to get hit by it. But that's going to be game one going to Doorstop right there pretty cleanly.
You could not have told me he won that by 2 stops
after
the beginning of the game.
If you brought me into a time machine and showed me this set like 5 minutes ago, I'd be like, no shot. You're kidding me, right? He won that game?
He was up 2 stops. Doorstop was at 90. He was like, I will never lose again. He just said, I am done getting it. You see him laughing at the camera, you're like, dang, that was crazy.
They're both in good spirits. And honestly, like, positive mentality will propel you so far. Also, it is always so refreshing to see a jacked Smash player that's good.
Yes.
If you're physically fit and good at Smash Bros.,
small dwindling
your
list,
life is probably going great.
I see Brandon Gordon, you see obviously Wood, former Ohio, now in MDVA, you know, fitness trainer Smash, that's a thing. Emma, she's ripped, AKA at Real Life Samus, who I'm sure is in the crowd watching Bestie take this set. But let's see what's going on. Nice. Back throw and a grenade. True combo. Lots of damage. And trying to find the forward air. I love how explosive Brandon Gordon plays. I'm so entertained right now. Ooh, that's bad. No jump. Okay, able to just cypher back. All right, all right.
I think he's wearing the cheetah print Snake too, so you know this boy's ready to party.
Yeah, that's LMFAO Snake. That's every day I'm shuffling Snake right there.
All right, though, these grenade pulls going really, really well for Brandon Gordon thus far. Just leaving as many hitboxes out there as possible, trying to making it kind of a war zone for Doorstop to navigate through. But we've seen what Doorstop can do with momentum once he's gotten it.
Oh, wow. Tricky stuff, trying to mix up his way on the ledge, but Brandon Gordon throwing a really smart Nikita, kind of covering two different options at once the way he placed it into that corner.
Ooh, okay, so so Doorstop with these flip kicks here is not necessarily aiming he's maybe aiming to use Cypher as like a hitbox extension to try and get but he's also, if you do take out Snake's Cypher, he gets put into a situation where he really can't recover using it again. I don't know if he can necessarily pull C4 in those situations either. He's pretty much a...
He can pull C4, but only if he reacts appropriately, but none of that matters. Narrative flip kick in the corner is going to like really extend his lead for Doorstop, and he was only at like 50-60%. And that's unfortunate because like Snake, one of the good things about him is that like he can live for so long, but man, there's certain situations where you just get a stock burn so early.
The fact that Brandon Gordon also can die at like any moment, whether it's 0 to 100, like that's got to be scary because Snake has so much like burst potential to get that percentage racked up. But if you're against Zero Suit, it does not matter. One nair flip kick is gone.
Yeah, Brandon Gordon doing a really good job of keeping this competitive despite how early that second stock went down. Got a lot of damage on Doorstop. Zero Suit Sam is not the heaviest character, so we are definitely one up tilt away.
And mentioning also propelling off that as well, we see the game plan start fleshing out for
that's it.
A little bit. But yeah, you do not want to do get up attack on Snake after he down throws you. It is just gonna, if he shields, that's free up tilt for him. And now this blows things open for Brandon Gordon, whereas we were seeing it going for Doorstop as well, but we're just seeing the artillery come out. Actually blows himself up. He turns around to his boys. He's like, oops.
He literally got confused. Like, where did he go, dog? Like, I don't know what's going on.
Bro is having a blast out here.
Wow.
On the big stage.
I can't believe this game is still even after everything that happened in that second stock. But here we are, only 20% separating them. Of course, Snake much heavier than Zero Suit. But Brandon Gordon getting a little bit of spaghetti, kind of blowing himself up there.
He's cooking the grenades a little too long. He's the back air pressure from Doorstop is lethal.
So what I like about that situation is like he has grenade and shield on the platform, and he wants Doorstop to blow it up so he can follow up with like an up air or back air from that light.
Oh yeah.
But because it didn't hit him and grenade just made his shield even weaker, Doorstop is like, okay, cool. Now you don't have a real shield plan, and your shield is like half the size. So either I'm about to like break it with this back air, or I'm gonna poke, and either interaction is gonna work out in his favor.
Look at the shield damage too that was being done, bro. Like that was one shield poke away from getting in. Brandon Gordon needs to get out of there. He just got locked down.
Yeah, and a little bit locked down by his own stuff. He was doing a really, really good edge guard. He just got a little bit tripped up in the end, blowing himself up with that C4. So it's like, it's not super far out of his hands. His neutral is really strong. His advantage state is super entertaining. I'm loving this. I'm a
Brandon Gordon fan after today.
Yes, I'm a Brandon Gordon fan for sure. But none of that really matters because Doorstop is up 2 games so far, and it's looking pretty good in this third.
All right, so yeah, you don't want to be pummeling after you get those grabs on Snake because that grenade will just explode every single time.
Nice punish with that back air. All right, recovering from a Cypher position that isn't quite so favorable, but able to edge guard in. Good stuff. Brandon has to slow this down, though.
He parried after the grenade pull, which is like really impressive. That was crazy. But yeah, we've seen moments where Brandon Gordon has had the lead, where Doorstop has had the lead. It just seems like Doorstop finds the game plan afterwards. Brandon Gordon a little bit more free-flowing. But we see as soon as Doorstop establishes the lead, we see a lot more Zair coming out, we see a lot more Poke coming out, and he's waiting till he has a full stock lead to start implementing this game plan. And then Brandon Gordon's going to be nursing these grenades, trying to put him, his style of Snake, he's putting them all over the stage. But if Doorstop just pokes one of them, it blows up on Brandon Gordon and gives him a really favorable trade.
Oh, shooting the back air, but the up tilt coming out. DIing it appropriately. As I said, this man has fought a lot of Snakes, but it doesn't matter. That sweet spot back air, the big old Tims are going to come through and give Brandon Gordon the first stop.
Combat boots, stomping you out.
Yes.
All right,
Steel toes.
Good catch, though. Brandon Gordon trying to low profile that right there. Oh, my God. And Doorstop not skipping a beat on the punish right there.
Oh, man. Brandon Gordon trying to fight his way down with those aerials, but it looks like Doorstop kind of figured it out. But, of course, back here being so good on Snake, going to give him an opportunity. But the momentum is still in his favor. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, he's stuck right now. Okay, it fell off.
All right, just trying to land. I like the Nikita, too, in the sky, just adding more projectiles to make it a little less easy for Doorstop to shark these landings. But Brandon Gordon, you know, trying one up tilt really all he needs at this point to wrap up this stock. Well, Doorstop, I think we're getting the bear kill percent pretty swiftly.
Yeah. Uh-oh, that's not a favorable position.
Yeah, if you tech, you can't air dodge there. So.
Ooh, C4. Okay, I thought C4 was gonna kill him, but he actually wave bounced with the side B to kill Brandon Gordon instead. I thought Doorstop was out of here.
Doorstop was laughing. He literally hit him with that, and Brandon Gordon went, "Yo, nice stuff, man." And Doorstop started laughing. You gotta give it up to Brandon Gordon, man. He's a showman. He's just having a good time out here.
My God, and I am so
yeah, but he's
entertained.
still talking. He's still talking to him mid-game. You're seeing Doorstop trying not to laugh, bro.
Man, they're gonna just go get ice cream after this set. They're like, "That was fun, man. Let's go to Dairy Queen."
Yeah.
I like it. Trying to find a way with that forward air, but here we go. Those platform extensions way into Rusu's favor. But despite all the combos from Doorstop, Brandon Gordon is not too far out of it. Snake's damage output is extremely high, so Steve cannot get comfortable. Oh, there it is.
Oh,
nice.
Huge.
Grenade explosion on the Zaire. Really smart stuff to punish Doorstop's neutral tool there.
And we're seeing Brandon Gordon start to slow it down a little bit. We're seeing these grenade pulls. Not instead of putting the double grenade down on stage, he's just pulling one grenade and seeing where he's going to go with it next. But he's really just trying to make it as scary as possible. That might be it. And he gets behind him, too. And really smart stuff.
Cincinnati's own feared Doorstop gonna take that 3-0 over Brandon Gordon. But what an exciting display of technical, smart, intricate Snake gameplay we saw from his opponent, Brandon Gordon. Really good stuff. Brandon was not able to clutch out those sets in the end. I still don't understand how Doorstop won game one after how he started off. But either way, great stuff to both players. That was a lot of fun.
That was electric. We're getting so many
Yes.
good sets this block as well, so I'm very, very happy for that. Brandon Gordon also just such an entertaining style of Snake, and he seems like a good sport all the way through all of these.
Yeah.
We're seeing the dap-ups right there from the crowd, from the Michigan crowd, so I believe he is a Michigan native in himself. I'm not too sure if he's power ranked or where he's come from.
He better be, man.
This guy is OD, but I think Doorstop just having the mental fortitude, and also I like the adjustment at the end there. He hit the down smash, and he knew it wouldn't have taken the stock from the left side, so he just wrapped around him and did boost kick from there, and that was able to seal it out for him. So really, really smart stuff from Doorstop. Kept the game plan nicely, and definitely didn't get too swept away by the chaos that is Brandon Gordon.
Yeah, it really looked like he was like, wow, those are some crazy tricks. Anyway, here's a 0 to death. Like, it's insane.
Speaking of